was born just like any one of us in 1778 in Punjab, near Jalandhar. Anybody coming from Jalandhar area? Okay, Kartarpur, the place he was born, and his father taught him Sanskrit and he learned it. Unfortunately, at the age of 5 years, he became blind because of the smallpox. Now, how many of young people know what is the smallpox? Have you had any vaccination? Young people, like teenagers.
We all had it.
I had a smallpox and a big scar. Rashiji may have it. So smallpox is wiped out completely from the world. That is the only disease. Soon after he became blind because smallpox appears in the eyes and the person gets blind. His father also passed away. Now the tragedy struck. One, he is blind, father is no more, and then what happens? His elder brother and his wife were not kind to him, so he was asked to leave the place. He left at the age of 5 years, went to so many places, and he went to Rishikesh and then Haridwar, and he met a Swami called Purnanand. And I will tell you who was Swami Purnanand a little later. Swami Purnanand gave him the blessing to learn more Sanskrit. So he went to Kashi. He learned all the scriptures, particularly darshan. Then he learned grammar. After learning this, he went to Calcutta. And in Calcutta, he was able to give his talk and was very comfortable, but his inner desire to know the ultimate reality did not fulfill there. So he left and went to Mathura. He met the king of Alwar, who helped him establish a Gurukul and started teaching. He was blind, but established a Gurukul and started a school. Now, during this time, Swami Dayanand was also wondering to know the teacher who can teach him what he wanted to know. He wanted to know real Shiv. Shiv means Kalyankari, the benevolent, the great. So Swami Dayanand met Swami Purnanand and directed him that only person who can teach you is VIRJANAND Dandi in Mathura. How many of you have visited Mathura? Okay, have you seen his place? I had an opportunity to see his place, and there I saw a picture which I came back home and drew the bigger size with the best of the artists, which is hanging in our auditorium entrance. Panch Mahayajna picture. He designed in a way so that person just see it and know what are the Panch Mahayajna are. Anyway, Swami Dayanand went there, and so he was blind, so he said, "Who is there?" That's what I want to know. That was the reply of Swami Dayanand. So then Swami Virjanand asked him, "What are the books you have read?" "I read these. Okay, if you want to know who you are, then go and throw all these books into the river. Swami Dayanand felt very bad. See, my goodness, I accumulated so many books and I have read everything, and he's telling me, but he wanted to follow as suggested by his initial guru who gave him sannyas, Purnanand. So he went and threw all the books into the river and came back. He studied there for 3.5 years. After studying, he felt that I should give my regards and obligation to my guru and I should leave. So what did he offer? Cloth in one hand. So Swami VIRJANAND said, what you have brought as a diksha. Diksha means you have completed your courses and now you are giving the gratuity to your token of respect. So he said, some clothes to you as you like some clothes. Then Swami VIRJANAND started crying because he felt that this is the boy who can give his life dedicate his life to the welfare of all the people in India and reform. So he said, well, you can keep the clothes, but I want you to dedicate your life for the betterment of humanity and make sure that our people in India don't go to that poverty and become self-sufficient and self-realized. So that was the motto. Swami Dayanand took it. Then Swami Dayanand left the place and he went to so many places, and that's a different story. It's a big story. But then what happened to Swami VIRJANAND? VIRJANAND continued his Gurukul, and Swami Dayanand used to write a letter to him to understand some questions which he could not understand or something, and they had correspondences through the letters. Swami VIRJANAND passed away at the age of 90 in 1868, and that was the end of Swami VIRJANAND. But why we are talking now? He passed on 14th September, and this is the September, so we are remembering him. But what is the big deal? Big deal is a person who become blind at the age of 5 years and has no place to live, asked by his elder brother to leave the place. Then the most miserable and disabled person had his own potential. That potential everybody of us have. So we want to use that potential to grow and make your life for the dedication and the benevolence of the society. That is the essence of this telling the story. And we are grateful that before Swami VIRJANAND passed away, he gave that insight to Swami Dayanand. Because of Swami Dayanand, he produced so many people who dedicated their lives for the independence of India. That is through Arya Samaj. And that's what we are here to remember, to make the lives of humans, all the humanity, the mankind, to the betterment. And the first motto is to go towards the Vedas, because Vedas are nothing else but simple knowledge for the betterment of all humanity. Not a class of people, not a group of people, but all the people of the world. So that is the essence of today's talk, and that's why Rashi's lecture, Kam Bhajan, was correlated to this story. You have the potential and we can use it for the betterment of ourselves and for the friends and families and the society and the nation. Thank you. If you have any question, I will be happy to answer.
Thank you, Dr. Chandaraji. It is such a wonderful sermon.